easy English expression, rehashed. Hello, everybody. My name is Coach Shane, and welcome to Easy English Expressions. Come on, let's master English. Hello, everybody. It's Thursday, March 13th. That's the date. Yesterday, Wednesday, was Arbor Day. Do you know Arbor Day? A-R-B-O-R, Arbor Day. That means tree planting day. Yes, March 12th was tree planting day in the U.S. Was it tree planting day in your country? I'm curious. And I'll just tell you, March 12th is not a good day for tree planting. Do you know why? Because at my house, we still have about 30 centimeters of snow. Yesterday, was -8, the high temperature. I don't think trees really like to be planted on March 12th, where I live. Maybe April 12th, maybe May 12th, that would be good. But what about you? I'm really curious. Anyway, today we have an excellent expression. It's a verb, it's a phrasal verb, and I really like it. I think you will too. So in order to learn it, you got to use it. But first, we got to listen to it. Enjoy. Let's go back in time. Today's expression is very, very useful. To tinker around. It's a phrasal verb, and we usually finish it like this. To tinker around with something. What are you tinkering around with? So you'll often hear it with around with together. So the key verb is to tinker. Now listen to the sound tinker. Tinker, 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 tinker. You can imagine somebody using a screwdriver with some tools, making sounds, fixing something. To tinker around with something is to fix something or to adjust something to make it better. So a good example would be, my uncle loved to tinker around with his car. So my uncle would open up the engine and take apart the engine and fix this and fix that. And inside the car, he would change the stereo system, or he would do things. He would make adjustments. He would fix things. He would add things, ADD, add things. He would tinker around with his car. He loved to tinker around with his car. Do you understand? So many people who like to tinker around with things, they become engineers. It's a natural area for those people. Or they become a mechanic, fixing cars or fixing airplanes or something like that. And they might even become a doctor. A surgeon opens up the human body. What are you doing, doctor? I'm just tinkering around. Ooh, that's scary. All right, let's check out a dialogue. What are you going to do today? I might tinker around with my blog. Is there a problem? Well, I want it to look nicer. Great example. Not just engines and things, but you can tinker around with your blog, or you can tinker around with your website. You can change the colors, change the font, change the size of pictures, change the organization. This is tinkering around. There's nothing wrong with your blog or with your website, but you want to make some changes here and there and see if it looks better, to see if people like it. That's the idea. Now, is tinkering around with something good or bad? Well, usually it's
harmless. Sometimes it's really good. But sometimes tinkering around with something can cause problems. So be careful. Don't destroy anything. When I was a child, I wanted to tinker around with my dad's stereo system. And my dad said, "Stop it! You're gonna break it! Never touch it." And he was probably right. So, do you like to tinker around with things? Tell me, have you ever tinkered around with something? Or who in your family or who among your friends likes to tinker around? Leave me a message. Remember, I'm on Twitter, @CoachShane, Facebook, ESL Coach Shane, and our Google Plus community, Let's Master English. Let's check out that dialogue 2 more times. What are you going to do today? I might tinker around with my blog. Is there a problem? Well, I want it to look nicer. What are you going to do today? I might tinker around with my blog. Is there a problem? Well, I want it to look nicer.
Thanks so much for listening. Make sure to check out our webpage, www.letsmasterenglish.com. Try a free lesson. Get our newsletter. And if you have a question, please, or a comment, or maybe some criticism, then please send an email, contact@letsmasterenglish.com. I'm Coach Shane, and together, let's master English.